Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Payare Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam ki pyari batein on the platform of Geo Islam. So before the break on Payare Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam ki pyari batein, we had, we talked about the narrator who was Abdullah ibn Umar. Then we had some general comments. Then after that, we went on about how this dunya is nothing. And we mentioned so many hadiths and Quran verses. Now, let's go on to that verse which Allah. And I think this is a verse which should be learned by everybody, by every believer, because it tells us to live in this dunya as we are stranger or wayfarer. اعلموا أن, this said in Surah Hadith, chapter 57, verse number 20. اعلموا أنما الحياة الدنيا لعب ولهو وزينة وتفاخر بينكم وتكاثر في الأموال والأولاد. Then after that, كمثل غيث أعجب الكفار نباته ثم يهيج فتراه مصفرا ثم يكون هطاما وفي الآخرة عذاب شديد ومغفرة من الله ورضوان وما الحياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور. Now, let's go ahead. Now, let me break this verse down. I'lamu. This is a command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this command should always be obeyed. This is the thing which we should know. I'lamu. No. Annama al-hayatud dunya. That this world, this life in the dunya, laibu, is play. Laibu. This is not the meaning of, really. It doesn't mean play. It means a different word. But you might remember when Husn al-Islam al-Martar it happened like 10 days ago, but it's like a century before. But over here we talk about the three levels: Laib, Lahv, and Zina. Now, Laib is nothing which is going to benefit us. This world is nothing which is going to benefit us. If we see, this world has been hit with plastic surgeries and adornments and jewelry to make this world like a paradise. But if we remove all those things, this world will be like a barren wasteland, and our soul is like a wayfarer, a stranger in this world, and we have to go to paradise. And what is our concern with this world? This world is life. It's life. Life means that something which is not going to benefit us. Now let's go on to love. Love. Laibu wa lahu. What is the meaning of love? Love has a very different meaning. Laib, you must know, look over here closely, that laib and lahab have a close difference. Laib is this, which, it's not going to benefit us. Not going to benefit us, it's just useless. It is useless. It's not going to benefit you in anything. Okay, that's laib. But lahab is something which is very different. It's in the middle, smack in the middle of nafi'ah and laib, and lahab. Smack in the middle of laib and nafi. That's love. Love is like, we can say, 75% laib and, the rest of it is nafi. That's the thing. What is the thing is that, yes, it has good in it. Yes, it has good. Yes, it is. But, it isn't having really big good. It's actually, it has but the bad. It's the bad in it. But the bad overpowers the good. The bad overpowers the good. Here we didn't know that the world is also love. The world also gives a benefit and it also gives wrong. We didn't know that. Yes, the world gives benefit, like money gives benefit. But it overpowers our desire because it overpowers the good. It then over here, or shahwa overtakes us and we start worshipping it. Yes, we start worshipping our shahwa. We start worshipping this world. We want to stay in this world and we never want to leave it. We're not prepared to stay in this world. We're not prepared to stay in this world. And again, and then zinat and adornments. Then وَتَفَاخُرٌ بَيْنَكُمْ وَتَكَاثُرٌ فِي الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَوْلَادِ. This will be discussed in Surah Takathur, أَلْهَاكُمُ التَّكَاثُرُ حَتَّى زُرْتُمُ الْمَقَابِرَ. Now let's go on to the next part of the surah, the next part of the verse. كَمَثَلِ غَيْثٍ أَعْجَبَ الْكُفَّارُ نَبَاتُهُ. Like, now this is like the world. It is actually like the rain, it makes the crop grow green, lush green. And that, makes the gardener happy. And this, do you know, here's a fun fact that Kuffar can also be used, kafir can also be used for gardener. It also comes that somebody who put the seeds inside. So then, okay, after that, summa yahiju fatarahu musfaran, summa yakunu hutama. Then it becomes hay, yellow. This world will be green, it's lush green. But it will turn yellow at the day of judgment. It will turn yellow and it will finish. And over here, then after that, we'll lead into two paths after that. Fil akhirati azabun shadid. One path, azabun shadid. And the second path, maghfiratu min Allahi wa ridwan. These two paths will be there. 1 second dipped into the Jannah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask the believer, do you see any hardship in the world? No. You will forget all about his hardships. Person who will be a disbeliever, he will be put into the hellfire. And he will say, is there anything in the world? He will say, no, by Allah. And this is the thing over here. These two things, this is a hadith and it's authentic hadith also. Now, this tells us these two things which are very important to over here to explain. Now, now the next part of this hadith, and this over here, this is emphasizing something that we just have to be prepared for our death. We have to do more and more good deeds. And we have to pray salah, do zakah, and then to do ihsan with that, to doing our salah more good and doing the like things. Like it said, and then our hardships in this world to do these things, like Sawm. And then it is said in Surah Sajda, chapter number 32, verse number 16, تَتَجَافَى جُنُوبُهُمْ عَنِ الْمَوَاجِعِ. They used to wake up in the night and they used to pray. Look at that. This is the thing which we need. تَتَجَافَى جُنُوبُهُمْ عَنِ الْمَوَاجِعِ. First we need to do the fard, then I guess the example is being given in Surah Sajda. So this again tells us another type of good deeds. كَأَنَّكَ غَرِيبٌ وَعَابِرُ سَبِيلٍ. كَأَنَّكَ غَرِيبٌ. كَأَنَّكَ غَرِيبٌ, as you were a stranger. Now a stranger. Who is a stranger? Like, he doesn't know in this world who is this, who is that, and he's like, somebody who's stranded. And then he has to, he stays a while. So you have to stay in this dunya for a while. But even more better than that, Abiru Sabil. Now over here, first over here, Kannaka Gharib, living in this world as you are a stranger. You never know anybody who has come to you. You are just like, what is this world anyway? I need to go to paradise. That's the thing. This is the thing. We don't have to live in very big luxury. You have to live as much as a need, necessity. That's not that you cut your hair and leave your house abandoned, go into the forest and just don't do nothing. That is not the thing. Don't do that. Don't do hermetism. Do asceticism. Which is that? That's the moderate thing. Smack in the middle. One extreme is you are in this dunya like you're attached. Second, you go away. That's the rahbaniya. But in the smack in the middle of zuhad. You live in this world to the basic necessities. But the other things you leave. You have a house, you have a car, but you don't do israf. That is zuhad, asceticism. Then, awabiru sabil. Now what is this? Awabiru sabil. If you are a wayfarer who doesn't want to live 1 minute, he has to go away. What is this? Awabiru sabil. If you are a wayfarer in this dunya, this is the thing. It's adna, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is having no value of this. This is no value. This dunya has no value. This is the message given over here. And we don't have to like everything, this dunya is our life. And if we think like this, we are never gonna attain the hereafter's reward. This is just, a test. For example, it's just the exam. And we have to just pass it. We do the good deeds, strive the hardships, and then we're gonna forget about all the hardships in the hereafter. Again, we used to sacrifice so many things. As I said in Surah Zariyat, chapter number 51, that كَانُوا قَلِيلًا مِنَ اللَّيْلِ مَا يَهْجَعُونَ. They used to wake up and sleep little in the night. وَبِالْأَسْحَارِ هُمْ يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ. And then in the morning they were fine. Before the dawn, they were forgiving. وَفِي أَمْوَالِهِمْ حَقٌّ لِلسَّائِلِ وَمَحْرُومٍ. And then after that, in this world, they had a part for the sa'il, the questioner, and the mahroom, and those people who were, mahroom, those people who were oppressed. And then after that goes on. But now look over here. What a big given over here. And then Kanaka aw abiru sabil. And hitherto we didn't know that this would also happen. That we never, think that we'll never live in this dunya. And then again, it goes ahead. And then we always get prepared. We're gonna die. Everything which shuts off. We'll get sick. Get reminded. In the earth, when a leaf falls down, get reminded. You're gonna die. And then over here it said, in Surah Zariyat again, وَفِي الْأَرْضِ آيَاتٌ لِلْمُوقِنِينَ. And in there will be signs of those people who seek. وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. And in yourselves. Don't you see? Wow, look at that. There's signs everywhere. Hitherto we didn't know which signs were there. And then we see that there's signs on our body, there's signs at the earth. Like every leaf falls, that's a sign, something will happen, we'll be resurrected. Every day our skin sheds, that will be resurrected. An eyelash falls, or anything falls, that is like, yes, something will get resurrected. Every day sickness comes over you. You will die. And then, again, فَإِذَا أَمْسَيْتَ فَلَنْ تَنْتَظِرِ الصَّبَاحَ وَإِذَا وَإِذَا أَصْبَحْتَ فَلَا تَنْتَظِرِ الْمَسَاءَ. And that thing, be prepared for your death. Every second, it's going to come. Don't be like, okay, I'm going to do it ahead. May Allah forgive us. Astaghfirullah. If you do this, that means that we might die the next second. Why are we planning ahead? Why? We have to be proactive, not reactive in this dunya. That is the thing. Not make plans on a note. You have to just do it the time it comes. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never gave us any time we can do salah. He gave us a fixed time and we have to do it on that fixed time. That is the thing in this hadith. So we'll conclude this hadith by saying this is the concept of zuhad, asceticism, and this tells us how this world is nothing but adna, and this is the most lowest of all things. So this is all for today, and inshallah we're gonna meet in the next program. Ramadan is about to end and we are just about to depart our journey of Ramadan. So let's pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He gives us the most highest rank of Jannah. He makes us do as much as good deeds as possible. He gives us the tawfiq to know أنما الحياة الدنيا لعب ولهو وزينة وتفاخر بينكم وتكاثر في الأموال والأولاد. ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير. ربنا لا تجعلنا فتنة للذين كفروا واغفر لنا ربنا إنك أنت العزيز الحكيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.